So Brett, obviously the Rhinos won the challenge there. Let's hope it don't go the same way at the weekend, eh?
Yeah, we'll give them that one. We're more important at the weekend. Obviously a massive game for us. It's been good fun today just to see a few of the lads and that, and have a bit of a chat, a bit of banter. But our big focus is Sunday really, and that's one that we want.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Totally different, but good fun, and I think that's what you can do with sort of rugby teams. You know, a few games before a semi, you know, the lads are laughing and joking, and it's good fun.
Anybody surprise you there with some of the skills on show, some of the kicking perhaps?
Not really. The usual people always get them, don't they? Paul McShane were kicking them in training for fun earlier, but he couldn't even get them straight really, rather than out. So it's the performing under a pressure moment which counts.
And serious business of the weekend, you know, how nice would it be to get back to Wembley and maybe try and right a few wrongs of last season?
It would be everything. Yeah, really enjoyed the Wembley experience last year. Fantastic occasion. Obviously, we tasted the downside of it, the bitter side of it, and the loss. But every season, every team in Super League will have a goal to get into Wembley, and it's certainly something we want to do. But you know, we're aware that there's a massive game in a semi-final against Cas before that.
It's a massive game. It's one for the players looking forward to it, the coaching staff are, and the town. There'll be buses queuing up outside that stadium. So it's one we're looking forward to.
It'd be great for the club, the team, the town, everywhere in Cas, absolutely buzzing around it. I think we've sold his ticket for allocation already, and it's absolutely massive.
It's the biggest game of my career so far, but you know, I just take it as another game, and hopefully I can carry on from where I left off at Hull.
And you know, Castleford, you know, a very tricky proposition. You never know which side's going to turn up on the day, I guess, and then therein lies the danger.
I know which side will turn up. They always play well against Leeds, so Cas are going to be as tough as they come. They're always Leeds Cas games are always tight games, and I know Cas like to raise the performance against Leeds. Having watched them grow up, watching Leeds play Cas, how many times I've been on the receiving end of a loss. So you know, they'll be confident they can get to Wembley. It's just who turns up and plays best on the day, and you know, we'll be trying his hardest.
We owe Leeds a couple from this season, and also it's a semi-final Challenge Cup, and they don't come round often, and I think the opportunity is absolutely great for us this year, and we've worked hard so much throughout this year, and we deserve it. And to be up with them sort of clubs, that's where we want to be. So it's a great chance for us this weekend.
Have you felt the build-up sort of intensified a little bit throughout this week, building up to the weekend?
Yeah, the players come in, they're upbeat, and slowly each day, I know before it builds up, you know, you guys, the media and things like that, it gets built up. So the butterflies will be going near the time.
I was just going to say, there's got to be some healthy nerves as well as a bit of confidence.
There were some nerves doing them kicks there. No, it will be, but that's part of the game, and it's something that, you know, it's what you enjoy. You know, if you're not getting them butterflies, you're not living the experience at the moment. So can't wait for Sunday.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I spoke to Mum last night, and it was 1986, the year I was born. I was only born 2 weeks, and she remembers Wembley and Cas being there and all this, and she's trying to say it's a bit of an omen and stuff like that. So it's really exciting. I don't know if you speak to all the old players who were associated with that final years ago, they're absolutely buzzing about it, and they want us to do exactly the same, replicate that. So it's really exciting times, and I just hope we can do a job at the weekend.
Well, if you ask anybody about, you know, across the world in rugby league, you know, the thing they'll point out is a Challenge Cup final and wanting to play there. So being a kid watching on TV to sort of being involved in it now is as special as it ever has been for me. So, you know, I don't know the people that knocked it, but as a player, it's certainly something you want to be involved in.
The outside might have us as the favourites, but you know, we're concentrating on us inside, and you know, we won't be, you know, inconsistent or, you know, going into it thinking we're better than them. You know, we'll definitely be. We know it's going to be a tough game, and as you said, 80 minutes away from Wembley is enough to spur anyone on to give the best performance. So, you know, we'll be going there looking to do a job and come up with the spoils.
No, yeah, I'm a proud Cas lad. You know, I've always made people aware that I'm, you know, chuffed to come from Cas. But I've always been a Leeds fan and always wanted to play for Leeds. So there's certainly no split loyalties. Just the fact that I live there.
And there's a few bizarre rumours early in the season that you might be on your way to Cas. I guess are they a load of rubbish, or is there any truth in those?
It's an absolute load of rubbish. I've said it in numerous interviews. It's absolute rubbish. It just makes me laugh now, but still people believe it. But it's a testimonial at Leeds. I don't. Why would I leave Leeds? I wouldn't play for any other club unless Leeds got rid of me. That's as simple as it goes.